Okay, we're going to make differential slides here. There are a number of ways to do this, and I'll try and show you as many ways as I can. We're going to use EDTA whole blood, properly labeled and properly collected, just like any other hematology specimen. We always want to mix it right before we make our slides. You do not want to use a transfer pipette. It's way too much blood. Your options are to either use a capillary pipette and just draw some up and tap it on the slide, or my preferred method, I like to use the applicator sticks. You're going to mix your blood. You're going to have a primary slide and a spreader slide. Get a little bit of blood out. You just want a tiny drop of blood. The first way is to leave it on the counter. You take your spreader slide. Make sure that you keep this edge flat and firm the entire time. You don't want to be lifting it up and down. You don't want to be moving it back and forth. Some people prefer to do it this way and lengthways across, but I'm not very successful with that, so we'll just go this way. If you put your thumb or your finger here, put the spreader slide on, pull it back, allow the blood to spread all the way across, and then in a nice smooth motion, take this spreader slide all the way off the end. Don't lift up, because what you want, and I hope you can see this, is a nice rounded feathered edge. It needs to be half to 2/3 the length of the slide, and it should be most of the width of the slide. You don't want a big blob of blood up here, and there's a variety of things that can be a problem. We'll have another video with not so good slides. That's one method for making them. The next method, what we're going to do is turn our previous spreader slide into our primary slide. Get another spreader slide. Get our blood again and mix before we use it. This time I'll use a capillary pipette. Just, you can tap it in a line if that makes it a little bit easier for you. And I hold it in my hand, and I don't know why, I just always was taught that way. Pull back till the blood is across, and again bring it all the way to the end. We're looking for that same quality in the slide. Now if you want to see how to make a bad slide, I can show you that one too, because there's one more method to do this that I am never successful at. Again, we're going to mix the blood right before we make the slide. You always want to apply the blood at the end that says specimen. You can read it the other way, it's just a little more complicated. You're supposed to be able to take the spreader slide, bring it into the blood, let the blood go across, and then pull it out. Never have been able to do it, but I've had many students who are more successful that way. So the best way to learn to make a slide is to try and make a slide 4,000 or 5,000 times, and then you'll get it just right.